It's Easter weekend. Today's Good Friday, and I'm not particularly a religious person myself, but my mom was, and she loved Easter. She loved Easter. She would play Easter music leading up to it, Jesus Christ Superstar and Godspell, like over and over and over again. And she would only play the A sides because she didn't like the sad part. I didn't even know there was a B side until I was much older and had the CDs myself. I was like, oh wait, I don't think I ever heard this version of this song. Oh wait, this is when he dies. And yeah, and she would dress us all up in matching clothing, and she would get us the gloves, and she'd get us the little socks that fold down with the lace to wear in our Mary Janes, and those itchy hats. Do you remember those plastic woven itchy scratchy hats? And she'd make us wear them, but they were scratchy and I hated them. And dresses that matched, and we would all go to church together. I sang in the choir, she sang in the choir, I was in the bell choir. Actually, there was a song called Hosanna in the Highest. Granted, they're all Hosanna in the Highest this time of the year. But there was one, and it was kind of a round, and she would sing her part, and then I'd sing my part. And as I got older, they would have us sing it together, just she and I. Every year they'd ask us to do this because I knew one part and she knew the other, and we do it together, and everyone was like, oh, how pretty, how cute. You know, she's singing mother-daughter. It's such a cute thing. I think of my mom at Easter time, you know, wearing the gloves over the fingers that were covered in all of the coloring from the eggs. And it makes me sad to think that although I'm not really a religious person, she was, and she's not here. And it's almost as if some of the feeling of the season is gone because she's not here. And I think about that. I think about how traditions come and go with the people that we love, and their memories and their feeling what it is that Easter meant to me growing up is no longer there because she's no longer there. My kids, they always thought Easter was time for chocolate and Easter bunnies. And my kids, they didn't really even want the chocolate. Like, they're not big candy eaters like that. They liked the gummy worms and things that I'd put in it. They liked the seaweed. I would get those little packs of seaweed, put them in the Easter basket. Always the first thing eaten. Always. But I didn't do a lot of candy for them growing up. I would always do like one special prize and a little bit of candy, maybe some jelly beans and a couple of Reese's eggs. But it was never about the candy. It was never about a big basket of things. For them, it was just a fun day to get together with their family and eat ham and lasagna. So I know there's a lot of you out there that are struggling with the loss of traditions and the loss of parents and the loss of that feeling that your kids aren't little anymore and your parents aren't here anymore, and you're kind of caught in the middle ordering Chinese food, which is what we're going to do this year. And it's kind of a lackluster feeling. And so I think I might go home and put on the A side of Jesus Christ Superstar and listen to Godspell and sing at the top of my lungs, Hosanna in the Highest, even though I don't really go to church. I think that I'm going to do that and think of my mom, because, you know, thinking of mom's never a bad thing. Happy Good Friday.